Hello, friends, and welcome back. Welcome back to our channel. Here we are at the resort, and what we wanted to do was take you around, and there we are at the resort here in California. So we're going to walk around first and situate ourselves by the pool. Let's just check the sound. Are we good with the sound? And we are. So here we are, we'll make our way in and we're going to go and check ourselves out by the pool. And then as we do that, as we make our way into the pool area, we'll be talking about our topic for tonight, which is planning and goal setting. Hello. Thank you. And here we are, we're making our way outside. We'll be hitting the pool area pretty shortly. But let's first walk around and see the beautiful property, this beautiful resort. So again, friends, thank you and welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are here at the resort in California, and as we're walking through, we will be talking about planning and goal setting tonight, but just wanted you to see a little bit of the resort. Heading down the walkway, and we will be checking out the concert and stage venue, and then making our way back to the resort pool. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, as we're heading down the walkway. You will see the concert venue. We'll make our way to the pool, where we'll set ourselves up, situate ourselves for the topic for this evening, which will be our planning and goal setting. I hope you're enjoying this preview of our resort area first. Sound is good. Sound is good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us, our friends. Thank you for joining us on our channel. What's up, Pat? And here we are at the resort. We are, let's see, it is Wednesday evening around 6:30 p.m. Thank you for coming and joining us. We are heading over to our resort pool. We'll situate ourselves, and then we will get started with our topic for this evening. And again, our video is going to be for entertainment purposes only. We are only sharing our experiences, and those experiences and those thoughts that we would like to share with you are our own experiences for entertainment purposes only. Thank you again for joining us. Let's make our way back to the resort pool, and we'll situate ourselves. Calling in for a sound check. Are we looking okay? Our sound is good. Thank you for that. And big hello, big good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to you all from wherever you're joining us from. So here we are. We're heading into our pool area. You're good. Come up this way. Here we are heading into the pool area. And there it is, folks. And we'll find our way and situate ourselves. Diana, how are you tonight? Good, good to see you. I'll grab a towel. Here we are. Yeah. So, you want to be on? All right. We're just saying hello, 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 friends. Here we are. So, situating ourselves at the pool. Now that I'm at the pool, I can drop my mask. And there is our view for this evening. We're going to set ourselves up and we will be talking about our goal setting tonight. Here we are, friends. And let's talk a little bit about our plans for tonight. We are looking at goal setting. We are going to be talking about goal setting and we are going to be talking about our planning. So here we are at the pool. And again, our channel is going to be for entertainment purposes only as we talk about our planning and goal setting. And hope that the sound is coming through okay. I'm going to give a big shout out to William. Thanks for joining us. Joy of the World, thanks for coming on. Good morning from your neck of the woods. And it is a wonderful evening here in Southern California as we're enjoying our sunset. And Joy of the World, thank you for coming and joining us. And yes, we will be careful with the music. I've got that in the background, and that was just their mic check. So that should be dying down pretty quickly. And I'm glad to hear the sound is good. Thank you, William. And Mommy M's Creation. Oh, Mommy M's, thanks for coming and joining us tonight. And hello, Montreal. Lizelle from Montreal, thanks for coming and joining us tonight as well as we join and talk about our planning sessions for tonight. So this is our poolside conversations. We will be talking a little bit about planning and goal setting. And thank you guys for coming and joining us. I'm going to pipe in our friend Joy. Are you ready to come aboard, Joy? Here we are. Hi, Joy.
Hi, good evening, good
evening,
morning.
good evening. So you'll have to let me know about the sound because there's going to be a live concert that plays in behind me. It's going to be some Latin music. So hopefully that doesn't interfere with us. If it does, we will be moving locations.
Yeah, right now it's okay. The sound is good,
Yeah, good, good.
but just be
Otherwise, things are
careful with
going good in
some.
your neck of the woods.
Yeah. Actually, I'm enjoying your view.
Yeah, me too. So I worked at the clinic
Yeah, it's
today, and then came over after work. So this is a little short stay that we were able to enjoy because the kids still have virtual classes. So we were able to spend some time here. I love this view, this sunset view behind me,
yeah,
and the
me
water and the
too.
palm trees.
And thank
But
you
you'll
for
have
the
to,
tour.
if the music comes in too loudly, we'll have to move locations.
Yeah. So far it's good.
Yeah, they're taking a little bit of a break as they're doing sound checks.
All right.
Yeah. So how are you doing? How are things over there? It's 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Actually, it's a rainy morning. So
How early is it right now?
what?
You're at
Here?
9:30, no?
Right now it's 9:40.
9:40, yeah. And then
Yep.
Lizelle is out there from Montreal, so she's coming in at about 9:30 p.m. Uh,
Oh,
East Coast time. So she's
I
from
see.
Montreal, Canada. So thanks again for joining us, Lizelle.
Hi everyone. So
So
what's
let's
up, Pat?
introduce our friend Joy of the World. There he is. Thank you for joining us, Joy of the World.
Well,
We'll throw a
thank
banner
you.
up with your name. There we go.
Yeah.
So all of the things that we were talking about, or that we
Oh, I'm
wanted to
losing.
talk tonight about, is setting goals and planning. So there's a little bit of conversation that we want to share. Oh, music coming in.
No, your voice was choppy, and then the music is there, but it's tolerable.
The music. We're going to be losing them soon, though. So hopefully that happens soon enough.
Yeah, I'm hearing some drum, or that's just a an accompaniment. I I think it's good. Shout out to everyone. Hello, William Silva. Hello, Lizelle, Montreal
Hey,
Vlog.
yeah. Shout out to everyone. Enjoy. I've got limited viewing here. So if you want to help with the shout outs to all of our guests, that'll be great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see Williams on there. Mommy M's is there. And of course, Lizelle from Montreal has joined us. So thank you for that.
William was the first owner.
Yeah. Fantastic. Hello, hello, joy of the world, he says. That's great. Yeah, they'll be doing sound checks pretty soon, and then the music probably kicks in about half an hour, at which point we'll take a walk around the resort. But while we're here, while we're by the pool, we'll start our conversations. And what we wanted to do today really was talking about setting goals. We wanted to figure out how people do it. We'll share with you, and we'll learn from you, Joy, as well. And then I'll talk a little bit about my plans on goal setting. And then we will be talking about planning. So, everything that we can do to plan and set our goals. And again, everyone, this video is for entertainment purposes only. We are only sharing our experiences. Neither, I don't think Joy is, but neither Joy nor myself are experts in the field, but we are sharing experiential, uh,
Yes,
all of our experiences that hopefully would be able to help others as they plan, and then, of course, as they continue their plan and set their goals. The key, of course, with all of this is how we do this in a pandemic, as we are in the middle of our global pandemic, and we want to, of course, stay positive.
true. Let's have a cup of coffee, guys. So, how's everybody? Ooh, I really love the colors.
Are we losing volume? Losing
Yeah,
sound?
but then it's getting static. I'm hearing some vibration. Desert cat is there. Pretty nice view. If I'm there, I'm gonna have a lot of photos. Take a lot of photos. Sunset view. It's very cool. Anyways, guys, just like what Sir Patrick was saying, we are going to talk about some planning for tonight, and that planning is very essential as we are going to make our journey here in YouTube because it's like we are building our house. We have inside the lobby. I see. Hi, Lizelle, Montreal vlog.
Find our room here, and it's kind of staticky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Is your sound
getting
coming through
static.
with static?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just finding some quiet space as they kick up the music outside. But
Hmm.
is my voice coming through? I think there's static when you're talking,
When
right,
you're,
Joy?
yeah. Right now it's okay.
Is it staticky when I'm talking?
Right now your voice is not clear.
Oh, so I'm going to try something here. I'm going to just
It's like you're using a sound box that will alter your voice. So hello everyone who are there. Am I static also to your end? Coffee, cup in hand, you know it's worth your while. Cup in hand. Next day, let's talk. One moment, one let's go back. I'm taking in copy ko. Shout out to Jeff Kapili. Hello everyone. Kapatid, kumusta na? Stay safe, kapatid. Right now, what's up, Pat? Is finding a good location. So just stay with us, guys.
All right, mic check, mic check. I'm sorry, guys. I'm entering the broadcast studio now. Is that better?
It's better.
Okay. So I'm just going to take a seat right here and see if we can just spend a couple of minutes talking about what our goal was for tonight, which is, and it was supposed to be a poolside chat,
Yeah.
but now it's indoors. But let's talk
Yeah.
a little bit about the planning. Let's talk a little bit about our goal setting. So a shout out to Jeff. That is Chef Jeff Kapili. Shout out to you, Salamat. Shout out, Jeff. We are going to be
Hi,
talking a
Jeff
little bit
Kapili.
tonight about our planning and goal setting. So sounds come back quite nicely. So thank you for that, friends. And thanks for bearing with us as we talk a little bit about the rest of our goals for tonight. Okay.
Isn't it cold in there?
No, it's not too bad. It's warm outside, so it's quite nice in here.
I see. Jeff Kapili is asking if kapatid, nagpalit ka ng name. Dati
Nagpalit. Nagpalit to What's Up, Pat. So that's What's Up, Jeff. Kamusta?
Yeah, it's the branding actually. Yeah, actually, guys, it's part of the planning and branding because really in YouTube, branding is essential.
Yes.
Yes,
So as we continue to talk tonight, what Joy and I wanted to share with you was our staying, of course, planning. So we'll be talking a little bit tonight about planning, and then we're going to be talking, of course, about goal setting. I think that's important to look at
sure.
setting our goals and how we go about doing that, and then staying positive. Do you find that to be important, Joy?
Very important actually. Because just earlier I was saying that our journey in YouTube is like building a house, and we have to plan out our house so that everything will be good. Are you irritating there, my friend?
I am. I'm spinning. I'm spinning the mic. I'm spinning the. There we go.
Yeah. Also, like what I'm saying is that we have to plan out everything because eventually, if we are going to make a plan, we are going to make some move as well, and eventually we need to evaluate everything. It's like we have to assess our strengths. It's just like a SWOT analysis: our strengths, weaknesses, our opportunities, and our threats. Then next we have to as well plan for ourselves what will be our channel, what our channel will be all about. It's just like with what's up, Pat? He says there he wants to talk about life, lifestyle, travel, and inspiration. So we have to at least blend all those together from what we have assessed from ourselves, from um, what we are planning for our channel, and then eventually we have to make our steps to make those plans a reality. And after some time, we have to at least reevaluate if our plans are really connecting to our audience. And our friend is lost. Yes, staying positive is really important. And if you want your channel to be a channel for something positive, you have to infuse that as well in your plan. So that eventually, what will happen is your plan will also reflect to all your content. And it is also essential with all of those plans, we will create our intro or our teaser, channel teaser that is also something that is encompassing with all of those plans. Because um, with a glance, everyone would like to see your channel with a teaser or an intro. So that is really essential as well. Putting all the essentials like about life, about lifestyle, about travel, about inspiration, infuse that all together into a one video um, that is going to really introduce your channel to your audience. That's really important as well. But for some beginners, it will also be fine if at least you have like some text going on that will explain somehow your channel so that it's going to make like your brand as well as your or the familiarization of the contents that you are going to put into your channel. Am I making
Absolutely.
sense,
Thank you for
guys?
that, Joy. Yeah, you are. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. And shout out to
Yes,
Jeff. Chef Jeff talks about staying positive is very important. Kapatid, absolutely agree with that. So, what I wanted to share
true.
today, and I appreciate the words that you've shared, Joy, but as we talk about tonight, where yes, we want to be staying positive, and that's the best way that we can get started as we go forth and setting our goals. But the acronym that I liked to use and what I'd like to share is ARCH. And so, with
Wow.
each of these letters, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about ARCH and what ARCH means and what ARCH, um, how that would, how we can look at
Help us.
each of these letters and what each of these letters means. Because as we go through, I'm going to try a little bit of my Tagalog now, Joy, right? As we go through, um, as we go through this pandemic, parang mahirap because it's new for us. Bago ang
True.
ang
Oh,
pandemic. Araw-araw natin is iba. It's not
it has
our
been changed.
usual normal, and so yeah, we're
True.
trying to figure out how to sort that out. So how we sort that out and how we continue to plan, that really is the crux of our um, resilience. So if we
Mm-hmm.
go through our daily lives uh, in this pandemic and experience something new and something different, it's really your positive outlook that will help you get through. Kailangan natin
True.
to stay positive.
I
Kailangan
uh
look at the bright side. And so if we look at Arch, the very first part of it, I think, is accepting your reality. Miski man
true.
ano ang ginagawa natin na ipaplano, whether it's a student that's planning for university life and school life, whether it's a young professional that is starting their career, whether it's a mid career professional that's looking at a change. A lot of things that I've seen with this pandemic are different for people. Maraming taong na-epekto sa pandemic na nawala ng trabaho. Maraming taong
Yes.
kilala ko na effect ng pandemic na uh, their hours are reduced at work.
Mm-hmm.
Maraming mga estudyante na affected with the pandemic na hindi makapasok sa eskwela kasi the schools are closed. And so those
Mm-hmm.
are the things that we have to look at and um, what can we accept as uh, what can we accept as our reality?
A
We
new
have to
normal.
accept it.
Yeah.
Things that we cannot change, we have to figure out what are the things that we cannot change and how are we going to move forward. So accepting your current reality is key. Whether it be the
True.
student who cannot change the fact that the school is closed,
Mm-hmm.
they have to
And
accept that
no
reality,
face to face
no face to face, and find a different way of
learning.
learning, of creating their positivity, a different way of achieving their goals because things are closed. So that's the A that I see. We really
Yeah.
have to say,
Actually,
okay, accept our reality.
actually,
Yung,
it's the first thing that we really need to do right now. We have to accept the reality, but we also need to have that adaptation to this new to this new situation. We have to adopt, and with that, we can at least give. our positivity to overflow still, even though we're on a current situation in this kind of situation. So accepting the reality is one, and then
Important.
next step
The
will be
next one I want to talk about
adaptability.
with Arch is going to be the resolve to change. So when I talk
Mm,
about Arch, so A would be your accept our reality, right? And then the R will be
true.
the resolve to change. No matter what it is that we're wanting to do, I've talked to so many people who say, hey, I want to find a better paying job, but they don't do anything to help themselves. They don't look for something. They
Nothing
don't
will
send out
happen.
resumes. They don't interview with people. They don't go out and try to find it. I've talked to countless students who tell me, "Oh, I want to be a chef, or I want to be a medical assistant," but they are not
Mm,
doing anything to help them achieve that goal. And so that goal will never be realized. So you have to resolve to change. You have to accept your current reality for what it's worth and resolve to
mm,
change, meaning you have to make the decision and commit to making that change happen. Right? So
true.
that's the R of my arc. The next letter that I want to talk about, and this is something that I do a lot of, is the
I
C for
see.
create the lists. For me,
Yeah, that's
creating lists is
important.
important because it gives me a visual of here are the 5 things I want to do today, or here are the 10 things I want to do this week. And your list can be as simple as I'm going to make a phone call to this company, or I'm going to fill out an application to this school, and try to make your
Checklist.
lists simple, achievable.
Smart.
And it's, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you want to make them simple and achievable and realistic and measurable and
Yes.
all of those things
Time
that we talk
bound.
about with the SMART acronym. And
True.
every time you check off an item on your list, it gives you confidence that you've achieved something.
True. There
And so
is
that
an
gives you the
accomplishment.
motivation to move forward. Absolutely, that
True.
accomplishment. So as you make those lists, make them achievable, make them smart, like Joy says. And if I try to remember what SMART, the acronym SMART is, it's simple, it's measurable,
Specific.
specific,
Specific, measurable,
measurable,
attainable,
achievable,
realistic, and
realistic,
time bound.
and time. There we go. So it's time
Yeah.
sensitive, time bound. So all of those things will help. And I love creating lists, even on a Saturday morning, Joy. If I
Mm,
look at creating a list, it could be as simple as I want to get up and make breakfast for the kids. I want to get the house vacuuming done, the cleaning done. I want to wash my car or my wife's car, whatever it is. And you create these lists for yourselves. And that's uh, uh, will help you motivate, will help you achieve by giving you a visual. And then the
yeah.
last
Simple
one,
things.
yeah, absolutely. As simple as you can make it, because once you start checking off those lists, those items on your list, it motivates you. It gives you a sense of achievement. It gives you a sense of satisfaction that things are happening. And then it,
Yeah.
it snowballs into something bigger. And then the
Mm.
last one I talk about with Arch. So accept your reality is the A, resolve to
Resolve the
change is the R,
change.
creating lists is the C, and H is your honor your commitments. Whatever I put on my list, I've committed to, and I'm going to honor that commitment. So on a Saturday, if I've put on my list that I'm going to mop the floors, I'm not
Wow.
going to sleep that night until that's been completed, right? So you got to
Yeah.
honor your commitment. That's uh, a level of respect for yourself that you have looked at, and you want to honor that commitment that you've made to yourself. So you want to be true to yourself.
Yes.
So that, my
Actually, that's
friends,
very
is
important.
yeah, absolutely. So that, my friends, is what I use daily. I use Arch as a way to structure life, as a way to relieve stress, because some people find uh, stress in regular everyday things. But I think that once you structure yourself, and you commit to this structure, it helps. So accepting your reality, because there's things that we cannot change. You want to plan. Oops, sorry. You want to resolve to change. Creating your lists help give you that guidance and that
True.
structure. And then at the very least, and the key is to honor those commitments. So,
Yes.
Arch,
Actually, that's very important, especially right now. A lot of people are having problems with regards how to cope. Yeah,
very cool, very good.
yeah. And then using the arch, it will also be very helpful, especially to those who are very anxious
Yes,
to keep their to keep their feet on the ground, so that
yes.
they can also move forward. Because I have a friend, um they have a relative who got positive, and everybody got anxious. So I was telling them, yeah, it's really it's just accept the fact, accept the reality, and then eventually you have to, yes, resolve to change, and then they have to create some activities, diversional activities for themselves to enjoy, even though they're currently facing a an enemy that is unseen. So I told them,
Yeah.
okay, just divert your attention or divert your energies to something else that is productive. At least they can cook, bake, something that they
Yeah.
can do at home.
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely true. I want to give
because
another shout out to Jeff Kapili, my friend and kapatid Jeff. And he says, yes, staying positive is very important. And the topics that we've talked about, the points that we've talked about, surely does make sense. Um, Nakakatuwa. I think he's making fun of me now with my Tagalog. Nakakatuwa, kapatid.
where is
But
Jeff Kapili? Is he
Jeff
also in the United
Kapili,
States?
no, I met him through the platform here on YT, and he
Mm-hmm.
is Jeff Kapatid. Nasan ka nga? It's I know he's in Asia,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I
Oh,
first saw him kasi he was doing some cooking demos. So Jeff, salamat sa mga demo mo sa mga pagluto. So yeah, those are the things that we wanted to share with that whole arch concept, and that's something that you know, you just like you and I, many people have read different things and smart acronyms and found other things. And Arch is just something that came along that I don't think I've read it anywhere, but you've pull from different sources and you try to
mm-hmm.
make something that's simple that works for you.
True. And easy to remember.
Yes,
Hindi siya
yes.
madaling makalimutan. And it's just a one syllable.
Yeah, one syllable arch. And again, for review, the arch, it starts with accepting your current reality, knowing that where you are and things
Mhm.
that you cannot change. You want to resolve to change the things that you can change. And how you do that is you make small changes, you create a list, and the lists are really those things that you're trying to achieve, those commitments that you're making. And the key of it all is honoring your commitment. So having a respect for yourself that you've committed to these things. So honoring your commitment. So that's what we wanted to do. And for us, as you set your goals using that acronym, will be helpful. At Cheka, of course, you have to stay positive. You want to stay positive as
True.
best you can. And as you stay positive, that is the best mindset because really, you don't want unnecessary stress in your life. Stress is already present, and lives are already stressful. So you want to do
Very
what you
true.
can to help control that. So, what I'd like to do now, Joy, if you want to share a few more words, and then other than that, I did want to walk around the resort to talk or to show a little bit of our sunset here. So let's do that as I'm going to have to mute myself because there is live music outside. Pero let's look at
Hopefully,
what's
di siya
happening.
CPR. Yes, guys.
So stay
What
positive
our
with joy.
actually what our friend WhatsApp Pat was telling is that it's really important, or it's really very helpful na we make our mental health positive as always. Kasi hindi naman laging positive yung mga experiences. Hello, Jennifer, Assistant Teacher Med. Hello mga host, good evening po from Ohio. Thank you very much for coming, Jennifer. And then, yun nga, we have to remember the arch. Yes, as what our friend was telling, A is we have to accept the reality. Then R, we have to resolve to change. Then C, we have to create a list of things that we can do. Something that is feasible para magawa naman natin siya. Kumbaga, hindi tayo ma-frustrate that we are about to do something but then di naman natin magagawa. And so, after that, we have to at least honor our commitment. So, kapag meron kang nailagay sa list mo, wag mo lang siyang ilagay sa list. Hindi naman siya listahan ng tubig. Kaka-LS ko lang po. Kaya ito naman, na naman sa assistant. Ay, thank you very much, Jenny. Ayan. So, ayun. It's really important na we have to remember the arch, especially for us currently being, like, what do you call this? Parang mga naging ano tayo, hindi naman slaves, but naging ano tayo, nag-iba talaga yung ating mga um, activities daily because of this current situation. So what we have to do is that we have to contain, or yes, we have to contain our anxiety kasi ang stress andyan na. So with the arch, it is really a coping mechanism that can really help us a lot para maging okay yung ating pananaw, and then we can stay positive. Yun. Ayun na, wala na yung sun. Ayun. Ang ganda ng place. Also, to go outside is really essential right now. At least hindi lang yung bahay ang makikita. At least other places na pwedeng makapag-rejuvenate tayo and to stay positive. And then, ngayon nga, because of this situation, na-enjoy ko yung nanonood ng mga pa-tour-tour, which is one of the things na uh, pinapalabas ni WhatsApp Pat sa kanyang channel. So, yun. Touring outside your home is not very possible to everyone, but then engaging to YouTube, and then a lot of travel vloggers are there who are going to share their environment, their area. So, masaya na din siya. At least that is also one thing na it's still possible to travel even without going outside your houses. So, yun. That's one thing that can help really for us to maintain our mental health during this time. And the dogs of our neighbor are agreeing. The sun is out. And I guess the sunset was really fast.
The sunset, yeah, that's right. The sun set quickly, and so the music is quite loud outside. As you know, there was live music playing outside, so I have some um, live bands playing out there at the resort. So I have to come back inside because I do not want to be copyrighted, right?
True.
No copyright violations here. So I'm going to rotate a little bit here, and bear with me. I hope no one gets vertigo from this rotation. And there we are. So thank you for that. And I want to give a couple of big shout outs. It looks like our friend Henniper is there. Henny, hello, hello.
Yes, she's
Good evening
here.
from Ohio. She's from Ohio, California, Ohio, United States. I believe she's from Cleveland. So shout out to you. So thanks, Joy, for sharing some of those words. What I wanted to do was, again, let's look at our video here is for entertainment purposes, and we're only sharing our experiences. And just to recap a little bit of what we talked about, and I know
Yes,
Henny,
it's
you've
the
joined us.
art.
Robbie Simagala, a big thumbs up to you, and July Ku Vlog.
Hello,
Thanks
Team
for joining
Kajoy.
us. Team Kajoy, salamat. So
Yes.
I'm gonna try my Tagalog. How's that? Don't make fun of me. Pero
Yeah,
ang pinag-usapan namin is the positivity, right? Staying positive. Ang gusto namin mag-share sa inyong lahat yung mga planning, and then goal setting, di ba? So how
yes,
we did that when we started sharing, we used the arch concept, or that full thought of what does planning entail for us. The ang ginamit namin, yung arch, the first is the letter A for accept your reality. Kailangan natin na accept yung hindi natin ma-change, right? So you have to accept those
true.
things that you cannot change. And some of the examples that we shared were students whose schools are closed because of the pandemic cannot change the reality that their schools are closed. They can't reopen the schools. So, therefore, you've got to accept your reality. And then when you look at the R, you've got to resolve to change. So, again, another example for resolve to change is that student who wants to become a chef, or that student that wants to become a medical assistant. Those
My
students have
friend,
to resolve to change.
um, make your camera adjust your camera a bit. There you go.
I was aiming at the artwork. See,
Okay.
so you want to resolve to change. So what you want to do there is, if you want to, a student who wants to become a medical professional has to apply to that university, or the young professional that wants to improve his job situation has to go out and apply for a position, and interview and do all of those things that allows you and assists you to achieve that goal. So you have to resolve to change. The next one of our list, right?
Yeah,
ARC is create lists. And I like the create lists kasi mga friends, yung create lists helps give you structure, di ba? So when
true.
you have a structure, that list could be very simple. It could be create your resume, create your cover letter, research the companies that are looking for hires, apply to those companies, and hopefully schedule those interviews. So you have to create those lists.
Yeah.
And the example I used was my simple Saturday morning. Sometimes I have to create a list so that I know what I want to do that morning. So before lunchtime, I want to I want to get up and make breakfast for the kids, because I'm not as good as Chef Jeff, but they like my breakfast. So I try to make my Filipino breakfast with my fried egg and my tocino and my garlic fried rice. And then I
Yeah.
might say I want to mop the floors, and I want to wash my car, and then I want to wash my wife's car. And too frequently I have to wash my daughter's car too, because she doesn't want to wash her car. But I create the list so that as I check off each item on that list, parang you get a sense of accomplishment. Parang may nagawa ka
Yeah.
ng mabuti, and it will allow you to move forward. You're
Move forward.
satisfied, you
Yeah.
find satisfaction in that, and it motivates you. And then that really is the H of Arch: honor your commitment. Once you put it on the list, sometimes I get through my list, or get to my list, and it's already dinner time, and I'm like, I can't go to sleep until I finish that last item on that list. I want
True.
to honor the commitment that I made to myself. So those
But
are
if,
some of the things that we wanted to share.
yeah, and William Silva is saying here that for me, the most important goal to start with is self acceptance. Actually, that's very true.
Very true. Very true,
Because
William.
if you cannot accept the fact for yourself, you cannot move forward.
Very true. Kailangan
Yeah,
mag-accept na self. And that's part of the beginning of the A, right? You want to accept your current reality. You want to be
yes,
forgiving to yourself and accept yourself. And that's part of it, William. I agree with you. That's part of the accepting your current reality. Because
yep.
you might say, Sana, I did that 5 years ago, but you've got to accept that things happen, and maybe I didn't do that 5 years ago because other things happen. And really love yourself, accept your current reality, but use that as a motivator for change, right? Accepting yourself from your self acceptance and accepting your current reality, and use that as a motivation to change. And that's your R, right? You want
Yes.
to resolve to change. Shout out to Robbie Simagala. Salamat again for joining. Good morning, host Joy, and good evening, host Pat. Tama, morning sa iyo and evening sa akin here in California. William also talks about having fun, working towards them instead of feeling inadequate or not good enough every time you think about them. Salamat, William. That is so true. And that is the core of self acceptance, being
True.
forgiving to yourself, accepting yourself for where you are and the current scenario and situation that you're in. And then, of course, having fun with it. Katulad ng this whole channel for myself of What's Up Pat had no goal of achieving 1K viewers and 4K watch hours. Had none of those goals. It really was just my
For
pandemic.
fun.
I'm trying to find something to do, and I
And something
enjoyed.
productive, actually.
Yeah, and I enjoyed the journey so far. I've learned so much about creating videos and editing videos, and I've
Editing.
learned so much about live streaming. And what was that? The
Yeah. The yeah, the editing. That's
editing
yeah.
I've enjoyed all of that. And of course, meeting. I can't travel, and
A
when I
lot of
travel,
people.
especially when I travel alone, I meet people. And you saw some of my videos, maybe, Joy, when I was in China, and I toured with I went to Asia by myself and met people on the
Yeah.
plane, and ended up touring China with these people that I just met an hour ago on the plane. And so I enjoy that. Unfortunately, we
Actually,
can't
it's
do
fun.
that. Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we can't do that now with the current
Right
pandemic.
now,
So
it's
I love meeting people
impossible.
like Joy and I now have never known each other, never met, but we met on this
Thank you
platform.
to YT.
Yeah, and thank you to Joy and his friends for sharing your stories and sharing your videos and sharing your lives. Salamat.
Yes.
And then we have uh, Robbie Simigala. Thank you for coming and joining us. And ano pa, Davao area relatives. Oh, okay. So that's for you became the
For
type of person
William.
who does you become the type of person who does what you say you're going to do. As a result of your self-image starts to transform. Fantastic, absolutely. And that's
True.
committing to those ideals and those goals that you've originally set out for. Salamat.
It becomes your self identity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. And then um also we can reflect that on our actually in everything that we have to do. We can always use the arch. And then yes, it's one of our coping mechanisms for this situation so that we can move on. We can move forward. Because without doing anything, even a single step will not let us go to our next point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like the background.
I'm trying to find something that's nice to look at. So it looks like the
Yeah,
ceiling is nice to look at.
true. Is that the chandelier or just
It's
some
part of
planetarium
it's part of it's part of their
aesthetic?
recessed ceiling here. I'm not in the
Okay.
lobby of the hotel. This is actually part of the convention center. So they've got their
Oh,
meeting rooms and meeting halls here. So I've
that's a
been
big
to
convention area.
yeah, not too bad. I've been here a couple times for a few different events, but yeah, it's great space here.
Yeah. Actually, it's a good area.
Yeah, so it works that I don't have to contend with the live music outside.
I was thinking that the ceiling was like a planetarium. Here's the
That's what it looks
sun.
like,
Here's
right?
yeah, with
Yeah,
all those
that's what
balls.
it looked like. So this has been fantastic sharing this with you. I've been saying it a few times. I really am trying to learn more of my Tagalog, so allow me to stumble in Tagalog. Um,
Yee, practicein na yan.
salamat, salamat sa mga shinare mo, Joy, na
Sa
para
ibinahagi
sa
yan.
planning, para sa
Sa mga
planning and
plano.
mga plano natin na sharing the tips. Um,
Mm,
so Joy,
mumunting bagay.
so Joy does a lot of videos na ang ginagawa niya yung mga videos na biyahe niya at saka yung mga videos na
Mm,
nagluluto siya at yung
gibig
mga
din.
live stream na nagkwentuhan siya. So he's having conversations with
Sumasayaw.
different people. So and that's the other piece. The dancing piece has been fantastic every time the doorbell rings. So
True.
once that doorbell rings and that dancing will start. Fantastic.
The cue is there to dance.
So
Yun yung
salamat
simula.
sa nag-share, and then of course welcome to lahat ng mga kaibigan natin dito na dumalo sa
Mm,
atin na nag-standby at nag-bisita. Hopefully we were able to share.
yeah, good
So what
job with
I'd
the
like to do
Tagalog.
now is spend the next few minutes just walking around the resort, if that's okay with you,
Yeah.
Joy. I
Yes, I
can,
would love to.
yeah, and I know that you've probably got your day that needs to get going too. I'll drop off and I will spend maybe 15 or 20 minutes just walking around the resort. Um,
Yeah, it's fine.
and you can be our voice. How's that? Kasi I'm
Uh,
going to have to mute as I go out there.
yeah, yeah.
So feel free to share lahat ng mga that we've talked about, and then I will share the resort. Do you want to stay on the camera, Joy, or do you want me to do the view as our full screen?
The view.
The view full screen, pero maririnig ko pa ikaw, right?
Yes, I'm just at the background. You can, yeah, you can just switch your screen to be full view. Hello to Kathy Benavides. Thank you
Hello,
for
hello,
coming.
Kathy.
We're just having some conversation in here. We are giving some tips to maintain our positive attitude. Yes, we should remember the arch. Arch means that A is to accept the reality, and R is to resolve to change, and then R we have, no, C is to create the list, and we have to H, honor
Yes.
our commitment.
Yeah. A
Yes,
would be accept the reality. R will be resolved to change. C is to create the list of those things that you want to change. And H is honor your commitment. So thank you for sharing that with us. Shout out to you, Kathy, Buenavides,
yes,
and Chigamonkey. And here we go. We're going to head outside and we're going to enjoy the views of the resort while Joy sends us off with his sharing. How's that?
yeah. So uh, I'm gonna be your tour guide. Anyways, we are going to enjoy the view um of the convention area where our friend What's Up Pat is currently in. Actually, they were at the poolside earlier and with a very good sunset. Actually, that's one of the activities that our friend is doing every weekend to maintain a positive energy as we go along our journey every day, not only in YT. And so he is usually traveling at a nearby area. So it's a good thing for us to see also the outside world even without going out from our homes. Right now, yung view ni What's Up Pat is at the pool area in which there is also a live entertainment, and that is somehow also a great opportunity for us to unwind and maintain our positive attitude. Actually, to maintain our positive attitude, there is really a lot of um, things that we can do. And somehow, entertainment. But he is muted kasi baka merong CPR. So, yun. At least nakikita natin yung environment din yung sa labas na even though wala tayo sa US, ayun, nakikita natin yung environment nila doon. And then so far, that's also one thing that can help us to at least make ourselves na makikita yung outside world. And somehow it can also make ourselves na um, to think of a wider horizon is out there. Yes. To think of that, there's a wider horizon. It can help us na to at least think of something na pwedeng maging productive din tayo in the future. Kasi everyday naman, we have to make ourselves productive. And that is one thing na na-share din ng ating friend na si WhatsApp Pat, na at least to make the checklist of the things to do for the day. Para you will have the sense of accomplishment, and having that sense of accomplishment will really help you to move forward. And that is something that that can help us to have our coping mechanism more strong than ever. Kasi for now, kailangan natin ng mga coping mechanism. And actually doing the YT is one thing that helped us to cope up with the current situation. Ang ano lang is, ang, kumbaga, ang nangyayari lang is, we really need to plan out the things that we have to do. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng ating gustong mangyari ay mangyayari. Kasi naman hindi lahat feasible for now. Though at some places, feasible na ang pumunta elsewhere, but then in other places, it is not yet. And also, kailangan din nating maintindihan na ang mental health is essential. That is why we are talking also about a positive na, we have to stay positive. And then the dogs are agreeing. And then there. Actually, I really enjoy the views that our friend What's Up Pat is really showing us right now. The poolside, then the entertainment area. So always remember that we have to be careful na yung mga areas na may mga music, we have to be careful with some of those music. Baka may CPR. Kasi pag nagkaroon siya ng CPR, ang nangyayari, hindi siya nakakount or walang ads masyadong papasok or it will be shared. So, yun. And then, yun, no, ang ganda ng pool. I'm so envious.
Thank you for that, Joy. And I really do have to block it off. There's still the live music in the
Yes.
background there. I don't know if you can pick up a little bit of it,
So
but
far, none.
here we are poolside now.
Yeah, so far, none. Here.
So we're okay with the music so far.
I cannot
Not
hear.
picking it up.
Ay, hindi naman
Oh,
siya
very good.
naririnig. Yep. So, okay na
Salamat.
siya.
Very good.
Ayan, meron na tayong view. Wow, grabe. Sobrang ganda ng pool.
the
Ang sarap maligo.
So thank you everyone for coming by. So Chiga Monkey is bago sa atin. Salamat for stopping by. And I want to thank my friend Joy. Salamat again, Joy. And belated happy birthday to you.
Thank
Nag-21
you.
si Joy kahapon.
Still 20, actually.
And so belated happy birthday to you. And here we are just hanging out at the pool.
Thank you very much, my friend. Actually, we bought ice cream.
Very nice.
Then lumpia.
Oh, that's one of my
Because,
favorites. Of course, all those Filipino foods are my favorites. The lumpia, the pancit. I love my
yeah,
Filipino
pancit.
barbecue. And I
And my
do enjoy
lechon.
making my making my top silog and long silog breakfast, and the kids love that too.
Yes,
So I make
masarap
my
yan.
longanisas and my tocinos.
Yeah. Where do you usually buy all those things? Asian market? Or there's a Filipino market?
No, so I get the pork meat, and then I will cure it
Ah,
for
you do it.
22 days in the fridge with brown sugar, 7 Up, and
Nice.
garlic. Akala mo
Yeah, that's
marunong.
how.
No,
Hindi,
yeah,
ano
so I buy it
yan?
at the Asian market. Pero my dad used to make
Ay,
some, ano, he used to be able to make, and he taught me his Filipino barbecue recipe. So
okay.
konting marunong siguro. Yep, he's
Oo.
better at making that.
Actually, masarap yung ikaw yung mismong gagawa. The marinade and
Yeah.
then yung curing, actually masarap. Kasi pwede namang maging signature mo din yun. Who knows, di ba? Kumbaga, signature for the family. Ayun. Oh, sana all.
So there we
Nakakapag-poll.
are with the pool view. So salamat Joy for joining
Thank
us.
you
At
very much.
maganda yung usapan kanina, the arch where we talked about accepting your reality,
Yep, yep.
resolving to
Actually, may
change,
napansin ako.
creating
May
lists, and then honoring your commitments.
may ano ka na ba? May tawag yan? Na-i-on mo ba yung monetization neto?
What was that, my friend?
Nag, um, di ako sure kung may ads. Nag-refresh ako. Wait lang. Tingnan natin. Kung
Parang
na-i-on
walang
mo ba
ads
yung...
on the LS, di ba?
Meron. Ato, oh, meron siyang lumabas. San Miguel del Mar. Congratulations!
Oh, meron pa pala. That's
Oo.
good. Well, that's fine. I think
Yeah,
hopefully our
congratulations.
viewer
Newly monetized.
hopefully our
Yeah.
viewership will be able to find benefits the things that we've talked about tonight. That's been a fantastic conversation with you, Joy.
Yeah. Also, thank you for the opportunity to be with your live stream. And then thank you for the view. I really enjoyed it.
I thought about this
But
on Monday when we checked into the hotel on Sunday. Akala ko this would be a great place to do an LS. I didn't know if it
mm,
would be possible because of the sunset, and then now the live music behind us is kind of uh, impacting us. But I thought, let's have a poolside conversation about
yeah.
planning and setting goals. And I think we achieved it tonight, my friend. I think we were able to share some of the things that help us uh, achieve our goals through planning and using the acronym of ARCH, accepting our
Yep.
reality,
Mm-hmm.
resolving to change, creating lists, and of course,
True.
honoring our commitments.
Actually, that's the gist of this conversation, and everybody can learn from that. We may have different kinds of um, uh, different ways on doing it, but we can always at least make ourselves positive and maintain our mental health as always. And I think you're hearing some tricycles at my back there. And are you focusing something earlier, my friend? There. So there's the pool. I wanted to go to a pool
Panning the pool, my
also.
friend.
Actually, I forget the feeling of being underwater because it's been
Music
months
for
already.
CPR, not wanting to violate any copyrights, but
Yep.
the pool area is
Oh, wait, I'm hearing something right now.
fantastic. It's quite warm tonight.
It's gone. I was thinking I was hearing some piano. Ooh, I really love the colors. Red, blue, some yellows, and the view is fantastic.
Here at the resort,
And
and
yeah,
hopefully the conversations.
you're losing. Nawala yung connection. Or nag-choppy.
Talk about planning
Nawawala.
and
My friend, nawawala. Ayan. Ooh. I want to dip in a pool as well. The pool is really inviting. Nag-pause na siya. Yun. Naging static na din yung ano, yung ating view. Cinematography. Ayun. Pero ang ganda talaga, oh. Malalim kaya yan. Namimiss ko na magtampisaw. Pero nakakaitim kasi yung chlorine. Yun pa rin concern. Ano, sino yun? May nag-takes. Zalora. Yun. Very big space, so I love the place. I hope na makapunta tayo. Ang layo ng US. Ayan, Bisaya. Kati Robby. Okay, Radi. I know, igagawa ta. She was saying na baka cousins or relatives lang din from Mindanao. From Mindanao daw siguro ang mga relatives ni Ate Robby. Yung mga Silva. Yung. At least madami pa ring tao sa dyan sa resort. Post exit muna ako, mag-charge ako. After lunch po, mag-LS tayo guys. Baka gusto nyo bumisita sa akin.
looks like we're
Ayun.
losing some of our audio or video of Joy. I want to thank Joy again for coming and joining us. And Joy,
Yep.
if you need to drop off, feel.
In a while, yes, I'm gonna drop off. And thank you for the opportunity again to be with you in your live streaming. And then hopefully you're going to have fun in there. Oh, I love the pool. And then yun. And madaming tao pa din at least the economy is really moving. Ayun, nag-static. My friend, naging static na siya. And then, Yan, I'd like to thank everyone who attended us during this live streaming, and hopefully you got something from our topic. And that's one thing of setting goals, simple goals naman lang. Pero something that is really feasible at this moment, and then something that will really help you to have that sense of accomplishment for the day. And also you can make some plans again for a another year to stay another day for your mental health to stay positive. And then, wala, nawala. Ayun. In a while, pagkabalik ni WhatsApp, ayan, bumalik na. Ayun, in a while, I'll be dropping off. And then I guess I'd like to thank again everybody who came in, our friends, our Kajoy, Robbie Simagala, Julayco Vlogs, our friend Kathy Benavides, then William Silva, then also assistant teacher of Henny is there also, Jeff Kapili, Chef Jeff. Also, we had uh, Lizelle Montreal Vlog, then Mommy M's Creation, and then there you go. Okay, thank you, thank you very much, guys, for coming, and hopefully you will still be here with us on the next live streams of our friend What's Up Pat. Yes, and then his constant greeting is What's up, friends? And there, uh, my friend, I'm gonna go. Oops, nahulog ulit. Wait lang, antayin natin. May song kasi ako na pampa-good vibes po minsan. Minsan. Hooray for mornings and things that make them good. Hooray for leaving smiles and that make my day. Hooray for stops and goes. Hooray for colors and quick hellos. Hooray for surprises that walk my way. Hooray for friends I'll make. Oh, hey, hey. Hooray for treats that make me smile. Like magic stripes that fill the sky. Hooray for days that'll make me say, oh, hooray for today. Wala yung CPR. Ayun. Si Ate Jinky. Nahuhulog na ulit. Yeah, we have to stay positive amidst the circumstances, and we have to make sure that we will remember the arch na binahagi sa atin ng ating friend na si What's Up Pat. Arch meaning to, we have to accept the reality. Then R, we have to resolve to change. Then C, we have to create the list of things